Hello students, my name is Sisir Kumar and today we are going to discuss about the direction of friction force acting on the wheels of the bicycle. Have you ever wondered that what will be the direction of friction force on the wheel of the bicycle when it is being pedaled and moving on the ground? अब इसमें क्या बड़ी बात है सर? फ्रिक्शन फोर्स तो हमेशा मोशन के ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में लगती है. छोटी सी चीज है, अपन तो बड़े बड़े कारनामा करते हैं, मैग्नीट्यूड निकालते, क्या छोटा सी चीज दे रहे हो. सो नाउ लेट अस सी दैट इट रियली एक्ट्स इन बैकवर्ड डायरेक्शन और इट इज समथिंग एल्स. Let us consider this is a bicycle connected with the pedals through the chain, and this is the front wheel, this is the rear wheel, and this is the handle. Okay, लो बजट की बाइसाइकिल है, कोई हंसेगा नहीं इस पे. अब in first case just consider that this bicycle is bit above from the ground and you started paddling this bicycle. What will happen? In this case, while paddling, this wheel, rear wheel, will start rotating, but this wheel will remain stationary over here. Now just incline this bicycle in such a way that this point of the front wheel touches this ground. Will there be any motion? Obviously not. Now again pull it up and now again incline this bicycle in such a way that the rear wheel start touching this point on the ground. What will happen now? Yes, now there will be a bit motion on the ground. It will start moving on the ground. Now in this case, once this will touch, we can see that with respect to this point of the wheel has a relative motion in backward direction. Relative motion will be like this. So at this point this will be moving in backward direction. So in this case the friction force, as we know that friction force always acts in the opposite direction to the relative motion. So in this case the friction force will act in this direction. Okay, this point is going in backward direction, so the friction force will act in forward direction. Okay, now let us consider another case that while paddling, this point is already touching this ground and you are just putting this wheel on the ground, but initially there is no friction over here. So what will happen? Will this wheel roll or it will just start sliding? Obviously it will start sliding on it and it will not roll. So with respect to this point again, there will be a relative motion of this point in forward direction. Okay, so in this case again the friction force, as it acts in the opposite direction with respect to the relative motion, so friction force will act in this direction. Okay, so finally we can conclude that the friction force on front wheel acts on backward direction and on the rear wheel it acts in the forward direction. So it is something different with respect to the other cases. Okay, thank you. I hope this explanation is clear to you.